Counter-Strike Global Offensive to wind away the hours this evening. Great to have you with us, and great to see EG and Liquid ready to rock and roll in the server. Let's get into the pistol round. It is EG's pick as we've covered, and let's see what the CTs have in store. No crazy mid-aggression from the USPs, which is what Tarek is on look for. You can see him postured there at the top of T-Ramp, and at this point in time, I'm more interested as to where that bomb's on its way and where all that utility. They've even got a decoy into second mid. I think that's more just for fun. Stan lining up for his quick CT smoke, and he's just going to fly it in. Are they just going to wait this out, see if there's anybody home? Jumping on the flash and already to across. This will be a bomb plant. Stewie's got so much work to do. There's a four-man stack at A.
It's a full retake here, and they're only playing with this smoke on the retake. So Stewie needs to dip on out of dodge. Make sure he doesn't get taken down as through the smoke. He gets peppered to 26.
Oh, I don't know how this is going to work well for Liquid. This was just a freebie almost to start with. Whether or not EG have done wonderful homework, potentially, or just getting a good read into this, it's worked incredibly well. The retake has to be swift now. Keep your eyes on Stewie. He was one with the kit. Oh, that's good, though, from Grim. Good play up Banana. It keeps them looking a little bit more likely, but then the final punch is the tricky one. It's always going to be the two playing towards coffins. Ethan and Tarek keeping the time, looking favorable towards their side. There's Ethan. And Twist, as good as he may be, time is not on his side. So this one's all but over. Maybe a parting kill. But the round is theirs nonetheless.
That was clean, but yeah, he goes down with the ship, and EG will be happy to convert that one. Everyone delivering. You have to give some credit to Liquid, because we've seen them do that on Mirage as well. Their retakes do seem relatively spicy with their USPs. It worked wonders there, but when it isn't converted, that's what it looks like.
That's a difficult round to get back into as well with no flashes. Stewie only had the smoke grenade. He did drop the kit across to Twist, so there was a window, there was an opportunity, but not converted here. As Naf, the man I said I want some more from going into Inferno, has the scout out to play here. There'll be two members over towards the A side of things. That is the aforementioned scout on Naf, and a good tag onto Cirque. So that's noted information very quickly from EG here. They might be able to set on up for a bit of a set piece. Take a look at their utility. 5 smokes as the first one gets deployed. Molotovs to work with as well. It's going to force Naf back to a more passive line. Top banana control also netted, as we can see Team Liquid in limbo right now. Stewie between A, between B. Not quite sure where the hit will come through, as they've lost all key information across the map. As well, there we go. Elige clears top mid. He sees nobody's home at brackets.
Oh, but that's going to reinvigorate that little bit of curiosity about it. Seeing a bit of util come through. Now, so they're building up. Molly goes in, they're clearing, and they are committing to this. There are 3 players here, Naf being one of them with that scout. We wanted to see a bit more. We did get Cirque at the very start of things, but there's a smoke towards CT Arch. It's go time, another tag. All of these are very valuable. Keep in mind the rest are on 5.7s. Pistols. Stan's found one, though. That's big. Elige now gone yet. They've cleared out the other side. So as much as Naf can do, he can get the tags. He can do all the possibility work where we sit there and go, oh, but if the pistol's there, if the nade's there. Sadly, he's not there. They've backed away, of course. They're going to try and keep this and probably bring it to the next one if they can.
How do you feel about bubble tea, Lauren?
I've never tried it.
You've never tried bubble tea?
No, all my friends, you know, talk about it. I get overwhelmed when I look at the menu.
What if I just bring you a standard bubble tea when it's just you and I on Thursday?
I'd love that.
Okay.
I've never tried it. I like tea. I just, you know, I look at the menu. There's like, do you want, you know, 75% sugar?
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
I don't like too much sweetness, though.
Rush, do you want me to bring you a bubble tea on Thursday as well?
Hello. Yes, I would love that. I do like a nice bubble tea. Lauren, you will love it. They are very nice.
What's it like? Can you?
It's just like a very cold, milky tea.
I don't really have any idea of what tapioca really is.
Yeah, that's the thing. It really gets
It's like, imagine
about it.
Old-fashioned gummy
Isn't it a bit
sweets.
nasty?
Yeah.
Like,
where is tapioca from?
It's from a plant.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like gummy sweets that aren't made of animal gelatin.
So what we'll do is I'll get you. I won't get too much sugar for you. I'll keep it in the moderate range. I'll just get you the classic. I won't get you anything outside the box. I get what I get.
Okay.
So you stay on the standard route.
You know, Chad stays on the straight and narrow.
I've only recently been indoctrinated into the ways of bubble tea and anime and all those things, you know. So I'll see if I can get you on board.
Takes one trip to Tokyo. Can't shut up about boba tea and anime. Jesus Christmas.
It was a good trip.
It was, and I'm glad it was. But for now, we are focusing, of course, upon what little they brought into this round. It is only the armored pistols, and as they kill the plant pop, again, extra 5 points to Gryffindor for Ethan. Nades are going to hurt. Bye-bye, Stewie. Oosh! Down to 41. Expected more. And a bit of a duel here for... Is it Tarek? Yeah, Elige wants him. Oh, and he's right to hunt, but Stan's quick to react. A 4-on-4.
Yeah, this is dangerous now with Cirque's low HP in the mix. If they can keep him out of danger or maybe trade off of him, that would be key. Naf seeing the smokes and nades up middle. will opt to fall back towards the arch side. In limbo is Stewie with a flash to set up that of Grim. Molotov to deal with that angle, but Twist getting forward. He might have a frag here. Stan's not going to expect this.
It's about timing. Stan was right to check it as the smoke fades. Good play. Another tank from Naf. Deja vu. Needs more. Cirque is low too.
Smoke's good. Well, they should go for this still with the flashes that they have. Stan, look at this. Naughty behavior. Oh, he's going to be tilted after that one.
Yeah, tucked in on that corner. Does practically net them the round, though they are low. So is Naf and Grim, and then playing the percentages here makes a lot of sense. You can see Cirque at the panic flashbang ready to go.
I don't know if Naf will want to hold on to this in future rounds or if he wants to upgrade to a rifle, something a little bit more potent than the Scout. Grim, the Galil can be serviceable, great towards B for multi-kills if they're pushing through as a bit more of a pack, a bit more of a unit, or if they want to go aggressive over towards that banana control, he can spam down through the smokes, an extra 5 bullets. And any flashes, anything will be scavenged from EG, who are looking clean. It has been precarious at times, but they've been able to deal with that damage and not throw themselves into any unnecessary bullets.
Rush, could we sit down when we've got some time and I can use my little edgy photography eye to do some of those bomb pans? I can find some weird things to put in the foreground and stuff.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah,
Okay,
definitely so.
fun.
I mean, MC is the guy who's doing all these crazy cool ones, but I'm sure you guys
I mean,
can...
like the little flower pot ghibli you just did there.
Oh, yeah, that one was one of MC's as well.
That's MC,
but
cool.
if you find any like screenshots of areas that I think are really nice, MC will be able to incorporate that for sure.
Okie dokie. So I'll just have a little fly around in my spare
Get
time.
on your little e-scooter.
My e-scooter in Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Now, that is a petition I'd sign.
Now look at this, all 5 through second mid. We do not see this every day of the week. Going through the chicken pit will be that of Ethan to deal with the mid and banana pushes. We had 3 over towards top of B from Team Liquid on the gun round. Naf has that AWP brought out
These
early.
are fast smokes, Chad. 3 of them.
Oh, this is very quick stuff. It's straight onto A.
Ooh, let's go. Let's see what the pace is like. They're going to switch this up, and it's going to be bold. Galil's out, Twist is waiting. Elige, though, pretty blind now. Caught in the middle of trying to move back from it. Twist comes out of the flash, and merely for a second, this is so clean for a take. Barely damage taken. Bomb plant, it's all theirs. You can
Guys,
ask for much more.
Yeah, I messed up big time.
Oh, no.
I didn't have my skybox open. So that means we won't get that round. But Rush, can you fly over towards pit for us?
Sure, of course.
So there was actually a T-sided smoke which landed in pit. Now the reason that they did that is because the CTs, they will drop their own smoke and try and play around it as a bit of a one-way, but you need to drop it in a particular manner. If they dropped it deeper so they couldn't exploit the bike position and they had it set so that there was no way for a little weasel to play around in this exact position right here, EG are removing that position with a smoke grenade of their own.
Nice.
Right? So that was one of the notes that I would have done on Skybox, but like I said, I messed up and I apologize to everybody.
It's all right. Alex dropped a plate of food. You just, you know, seemed a little less relevant at your job.
Wait, no, it worked. I have it. All right, we can do it in a
He's
future
done
round.
it. There we go. We're
Yeah,
all
hack
good.
the mainframe. This is what happens.
Well done. Dorps out. Straight up for Liquid.
All right, well, with that direct approach that just came in from EG, if they run a similar round and don't just go for the default spread, it's going to be a great decision because they will be able to make sure those AWPs don't have too much of a say. Stewie looking like he's posted over towards Banana. Naf coming on in for a mid pick, going for the run boost with a lead, and over he goes.
Wow, that was a good one as well.
Too far, overshot the mark, I think. Look how quickly Stewie's been pushed back. So even with that AWP, him wanting to hang around right now, such a
Double scoped on the top of half wall. He's living a dangerous game. Good grief. Back into the site now. Retake smoke from Grim. Flash likely from Stewie, but there's no one there to push on it. I'm surprised he's not dropped it. Waiting for something. That's the cue.
Look how quick they're baiting out this utility.
That smoke achieves nothing in the grand scheme, neither the incendiary.
And now they don't have anything to extinguish. Oh, they're in.
That flash was so good. Stewie's forced off. Keep in mind, Stan's been keeping him busy over towards A. Supports a mile off, and Tarek and Ethan have wonders of success. That is, again, we've seen a perfect A take. We've just seen the perfect B take as well. Barely any damage inflicted. Great utility usage, and this retake has no legs to it.
Just visualizing where those CTs were positioned, that flash just enough to force the emo AWP back. Tarek re-peeking in the smoke of the HEs, he has an advantage, and he pulls the trigger onto Stewie on the re-peek. It's Simple and effective.
I don't mind this chase as well coming in from EG. They still have 20 seconds left on that bomb timer, and they're taking their time, clearing their corners, making sure they're very diligent on this one.
Look at the minimap.
Yeah,
it looks like a crazy extra T-side here.
There's no flashes to pick the site with, so they will just have to go for dry jewels. Team Liquid should have the advantage here.
Cirque's on 9.2, Ethan 8K. They've got nothing to lose on this one. Get in there. Let's have a look, see how it goes for him. Twist is going to He's alive, okay. Naf still standing with the AWP, keeps it, but everyone else lost out.
Now that execute from round number 4 that I was highlighting, we can actually bring that up with Skybox to show everybody. So you can see here they're setting up the smoke grenades. I'm using Cyan for you, Alex, but this is the one that I want to talk about that's going to land over towards Pit. That's a T-sided smoke. So now Twist is like, what do I do? I can't actually play around my own smoke here. I'm flashed out of position. I'm isolated from all these jewels.
That's lovely. They're on the site.
They've destroyed him. So yeah, real quick approach and lovely stuff there from EG. Let's get back into it.
Keep it up. Stanislaw, of course, the in-game leader of the Evil Geniuses. Zeus, the coach as well, if you're interested as to the names behind the brains.
Aggro on Banan.
Go on, Stu. Love the boost. Very loud, though. Should have a chance, and he hits the flick. Stan eliminated. And Ethan will be unable to reiterate.
Oh, it's Naf's turn. We saw Stewie come up with the goods. You need it too now, Naf. Nice work there. Falls away, gets a new angle, misses the player. Oh, but the double dip. Must be nice to be that good. And now Twist sprays in, saving Naf's life. But yeah, clean indeed. 5 stand.
Important to have a clean round there from Liquid. If they got whittled down, you can see right now on the right-hand side of your screen, the buy would come through from EG. And if they only had 2 players survive, or it was even dicier than that, the buy from Liquid would not be great whatsoever. So important stuff to keep all 5 alive. And Naf, a man who I said I wanted to see more from on this map, stepping up in a big way with that second shot. Ethan unable to convert. Now, the buy will come back on out. Maybe another one of these direct approaches because the double orbs for Team Liquid are in play. There's an all 5 through alt middle like we saw on round number 4. Just the default spread, not needing to run up banana too quickly. Ali's trying to slow down the window room and Hall's push right now, but it isn't quick from Tarek. He's taking his time in exchange. Molotovs to force one another back, hold each other at bay, let them know somebody's home. Smoke towards top middle coming out with 1:24 left on the clock. It's a very, very early utility here from Liquid.
Finally got that apartment's control at least. Something on the checklist.
Look at Elise ready to swing.
Yeah.
If Naf shoots, Elise is going to swing and chase this down.
Oh, but if he goes in on his own accord, the timing's everything. Who gets it? Breezy just looked away, but he whiffs the shot. They both somehow live off this, but now the B hit's being pressured too. That bomb's not recovered, so don't believe too much of it yet, but obviously Grim and Stewie have no idea of that. Smoke then put out as the response to maybe hinder any sort of hit that could have been building.
It's only this molly on Grim. They have flashes, but it's really just this stop molly. It will be the B piece.
Oh, Stewie, he's just crossed. Now Grim, that's good from him, but he does get overwhelmed, and straight away Tarek gets Stewie. These guys are cracking open these sites like it's easy. I can't believe it. And again, the retake feels so far out from being possible. And Sir can just stand there, catch a lead, short Naf might get one back. No, Sir goes back for it. This is so clean. EG are showing me a beautiful Inferno right now.
How do you take the B site without even needing a smoke spawn? That's crazy right there. EG using their flashes to perfection, able to overwhelm that take. There's no utility from Liquid to slow things down. And of course, yes, a timeout needs to be called. 6-1 down, CT side of Inferno. If Liquid want to have any say in this matchup right here, they need to come alive now. And look at this. The first 5 rounds were all through bomb detonation. So much money on the EG side of things, whereas Team Liquid, the max loss bonus being in play. Sure, you can scrap together another buy. Sure, you can make it work. But you're not finding any penetration across the map. Elige with 1 kill, Stewie with 1 to his name. The only round they won was really because Naf had that multi-kill to slow them down with that AWP. We'll get the AWP out again. Maybe some more aggression necessary here from Team Liquid, trying to take the fight. But this is Cirque posted up, and you don't need the CT smoke if you have an AWP who is able to do this. And I spoke about the AWP in the post-game segment from that of Mirage. Cirque is definitely one of the best AWPers within North America.
Yep. Making it look incredibly viable, T-side on Inferno.
It's difficult to do.
With a lot of kind of sight hits coming in. These aren't easy scenarios to make it work. It Cirque's up for this. Look at him. Through the fire, through the flames, but the shot goes through the legs. And Naf is going to punish. That's going to be an answer back. Finally, they've got a bit of something going their way.
Yeah, they're going to look to convert this one. He's not going to do too much trivial damage to Stewie.
Pops in his face.
Yeah, nasty one. Flashing for Breezy to have a look. It's a good flash, and Naf will be forced off the line. The shot almost confirms that.
Little over rotation coming in, so they're going to have 4 on the A side. Stewie's gambling.
Tarek with the flash for the long fight.
Are they going to push through this? They're going to boost over.
Yeah, and Stan's got his nades out. Should be a frag. Lige still sketchy. Doesn't hit his shots. His twist to draw blood from the pit position. No surprises there. The long presence, though. Stewie 2K trying to play around the smoke. Naf under a lot of pressure. Stewie gets the timing in the trade. And as Tarek down 2, Liquid, they hold on. And they hold on with a long and convincing hold.
Yeah, right there, EG weren't able to get banana control before limping over towards the A side of things, and that's why Stewie was able to go for the gamble. Less of a gamble, more of a guesstimation. You have enough information to know that B was locked down. At least the timer of the smoke was in place, the jiggle peaks, and the rotation would have been able to come in back towards that B bomb side if Grim did find himself under pressure. So Team Liquid winning a much-needed round. Money still good for EG. They will be able to get a buy through here. In the future rounds, a save is on the cards. Deep molly towards middle, locking them in. Stan pushed forward. It's not the 3-man B lane this time round. Might need to use a smoke. Yeah, there it is. So he was getting tickled, but look how much room Cirque's taken. Straight up middle, and Tarek back turned.
Nice little switch up. Twist up for the fight that time. Falling away. So that's what he's doing in response, though. They've lost a player at the beginning now, 2 rounds in the row. Bit of a new start, I feel. He's still looking towards top mid. Naf's on this. Did well last time at quad. He got 2 as he fell back towards the site. But look at Banana. 2 of the CTs already pushing down. They have full information of what's going on here. Lige is playing a very dangerous game. Cirque reminds him of that. You cannot pull these tricks against this man.
No, he was lined up and ready. And that is a hard shot to hit, but 3 of them, they're going for a banana split. They are. They're going round. There's no one in banana, though. They're actually hitting B, just the 3. Grim's desperately trying to prepare for this one. He will tuck in on banana. This makes a lot of sense, but a smoke does lock him out. I like the calling here from Stanislaw. He's making this round viable, despite the man discrepancy, and they have got a flash perfectly positioned for Stewie's contact. He's in, punishes the first and disappears. That's even better. Now just 2. Breezy and Cirque need to work on that bomb plant, and now with 30 seconds, they look to extend the clock. Cirque extends his but he finds 2. Naf closing in from banana as well, but they've just made a 2v4 very winnable.
He's so good. This would be an ace. Honestly, Breezy can just buy time. Cirque can go around towards CT. The cross is his. Again, catches one out. That's a leg, though. He needed the kill off that. Flash to follow. Tucks back away. He is so mobile in this post plant. Breezy being the anchor point. Cirque, new angle, new kill. Now Naf, the 1v1, would he dare? Plays the time well, dips back in. Cirque is outstanding at this game.
That's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. That's an ace and a 2v4 from Cirque, delivering for the evil geniuses. Magnificent and a joy to watch. Let's see that one more time. So this first shot, look at the line, waits it, times it to perfection. The repeat on this one, ballsy. But Grim was still processing the information and holding the close push. The fact that Breezy stays in on oranges enables him to find that frag onto Twist, and the bomb being down enabled him to find the final. So 7-2.
Wow,
Getting sketchy here.
Yeah, it's really getting away from Liquid right now. We spoke about the last time these 2 teams went toe-to-toe. EG managed 8 rounds on their T side. They're looking to get potentially 10 at this point. We can see it's just these pistols, smokes, nades, and, well, Naf makes one work early. Lige wants more. Window control could find Stan coming up late middle here. And there we go. Good work to mop
Lige
this
got
up.
found, yeah. Stan was a bit late behind the brigade, and he does find the necessary frags. 2 from B, you know, Skin.
Oh!
Okay. Stewie and Grim are always going to be coming from B, and that is neat and tidy. Stewie's found himself an orb. He can't believe his luck. He's just a little off the mark onto Stan. Orb recovered, EG 8. And yeah, that's already the mark that they set for themselves the last time they faced. Thank you for that nugget of goodness, Chatty. Round 11.
So the rounds that they've looked good in is with those opening kills, but not always the easiest to convert. I don't know what type of move Liquid could be going for here on their CT side, because they're struggling with the control of the map right now. They got lucky with that faster A play coming in from EG within the earlier stages. They had the right rotation, the right read. So immediately, look at this damage coming out with the Molotovs. It's holding Stewie at bay. They can't go aggressive. They've lost banana control as it is. They're using their own utility. We're already down to 1 smoke and 2 flashes between the 2 B defenders. It's not enough to work with, and that's forced Elige to be in limbo. Look how much damage Stewie's taken just within the first 30 seconds.
And for nothing. They can't even hold top banana. It literally is for nothing. He is having to fall away from that, you know, tail between the legs sort of deal. Naf missing towards Boiler, but you know, this is the early look again, and they've constantly pushing Liquid back and back and back. It looks like the boost to get above the smoke. Ethan's just testing. He's just ahead of this.
Flash could come through to spawn or side at any moment, and Ethan could go for a pick. This is nuts.
He's navigated around the line of sight that Grim could see. Ethan is so good right now. He's feeling the game. He knows the lineups. He knows the light paths. But Grim couldn't quite make that spray connect at the very end.
Big gap there. Could have been a drama. Okay.
Good shot. Okay, so Alicia's just found the necessary frag, and the fact that Flash buys enough time for Cirque to step away from the line of sight, Twist does have room to maneuver. Good flash again. Smoke keeps him safe though, and that's a CT1, but Alicia still gets it. Breezy to save the day. Ethan high, elevated. Twist does send him lower and in the smoke, just over. Finds the head. Needed that one. Team Liquid find their third, and it's thanks to the Legion Twist, as it should be.
That looks great. That whole round from EG was looking fantastic. Grim did a lot of damage, but was mopped up, and it felt like that point it was EG's
Rooting from Ethan, though. I like that Lauren was getting as excited as I was for the route he took. And this second shot from Twist just feeling a little frisky over the edge of that smoke.
Yeah, well, needed round. Very needed round there. You don't normally want to be dropping those if you are EG, but plenty more to work with here. Bit of a smile on Alicia's face. Orb still in play. The money now for EG starting to get a little bit rough. Deagle for Stan, Galil's across, and wow, Cirque, there we go.
Oh, what are you meant to do against that?
That is what you do against that. Naf has found him. There's more. Twist is on hunt. Stan on the AWP. That's getting me a little excited.
Hot under the collar, I imagine.
Certainly.
He's going to go down here. There's no way he's clearing this position.
Don't lie,
Twist has done him
Chad.
in.
Don't lie.
This is 100% done him in.
No, he's going to hit the flick. Okay, Twist readies himself for a massacre.
Wait, Ethan.
Ethan as well. 1, 2, 3. Twist is teaching us how to count. That's all 4. In quick succession, masterful execution. 16-8. Twist is alive and kicking.
I'm just curious. They did flash for that position. I'm not sure if Ethan,
like,
as he was
lazy
coming,
cleared it.
I'm going to see. I'm going to take a quick little look here. I'm not quite sure how that one unfolded.
I've realised I think you've got some sandball on my shirt.
You've got sandball on your shirt now.
Yeah, but it's
because
on
of
the
the
right
the blast
side.
radius
I was like,
of my pasta
tagged by the
dish.
bomb.
I did. Yeah, you did. You didn't go far enough away. You went a safe distance from the sandball. 4 kills from Twist and masterfully
That's so
executed.
nice.
Really enjoyed that. Glad we got the replay, but still, I'm afraid that is like putting... No, Alex. Let's think about the metaphor before we say it.
Some glitter?
Glitter on a trash bag. What? Something that's not ideal. You know?
Okay.
Right, Chad? You see where I'm going for that?
I do.
Say it, Alex. Come on,
I
say
do
it.
see what you're
As
saying.
in, like, it's a great 4K, and it's nice that Twist is performing, but it's 4 rounds on Inferno.
Yeah.
And it needs to be
So you're
7.
talking about like polishing a turd.
I was probably...
There it is.
But that was the energy.
Okay.
Absolutely. To
could-
remember,
Could be 5-8.
it is a Glock. It is a Glock round from the Evil Geniuses, so one would assume this will be the 5th.
Do you reckon they get egg as well?
Egg.
What?
Well, you're machine egg and they're EG. You get an extra.
Machine egg is not going to stick. Elige. Oh, that's a good flash. He does well to get a second, but they have got themselves an AK-47. They can get an AWP here. The mosquitoes are fine. I'm not even worried.
Oh, why are you worried?
Naf's USP. Most people call their weapon an AK-47. Naf's pretty much comfortable on the USP. Triple kill from him. That's triple.
I wouldn't mind seeing that quicker A play we had from EG on round number 4, the one where we highlighted the smoke over towards that pit position. It was very direct. They knew that there was probably going to be that 3-man lean over towards top banana. We've seen Team Liquid shy away from that a little bit more so in these more recent gun rounds. But EG not having the most optimal buy, can't really play out a default round to begin with. They don't have enough utility to work with unless we see some bigger missions with SMGs or Galils being picked up in replace of AKs. So the timeout is taken. They want to talk through their options. big chunk of plays have worked. There's been some fast pounces onto the B bomb site. There've been some well-executed set pieces onto A. Opening picks have gone back and forth. So you can see here the AKs are out. Utility, not too shabby. Ethan with the Galil, making sure he has a full set of nades, 2 flashes, smoke, and a Molotov. The only one in his team to have all the nades required. So back into the fray we go. 3 towards second middle is telling me we might see something more indicative over towards the A bomb side. Make that 4.
Oh, this peak. Oh, that could have been so good. They're in second mid. But, you know, these guys regimented enough to put the molly in, and no harm, no foul. No fun for Naf.
Yeah, if he hangs around and continues to search for picks here with the AWP, this could be the unraveling of, it looks like EG's apartment pop. Are they going to wait out this smoke? Oh, they've pushed in front of it here. I don't think Twist will expect them this close, this quickly.
Yeah, and they're still just shuffling into position. They could get caught off fast. Oh, Twist, multiple targets, and he's flopped. Naf caught by a wild spray. Tarek's got both of them. Alicia's got a lot to do now, and unfortunately, that's the end of his story, and perhaps the end of Liquid's in this round. Stewie's rotating in. Nothing for him to contribute. No utility other than the flash and the smoke. Nothing to dunk on the low HP.
Stewie really should save this AWP. They don't have enough money on Elysian in the next round, but everybody else will be able to buy. So Stewie, as the in-game leader, has to think twice before going for a round like this. Round 9 will be posted on the board for EG, and it was one of those pace changes again. You could just see that, corralling just through the hole's position. Perfect flash, Twist caught out. Tarek's spray from the pit. I'm with you, Alex. It was pretty wild. That's an audacious range to be going for the AK spray, but he makes it work. He lands it. And the hunt is on. I think Stewie will be able to hold on to the AWP, tucked away into the emo corner. And the buy will come on through for the final round of play. So this is that spray at long range, just holding it down, pulling that mouse, making it work. So Tarek bailing them out with those 2 kills because Alicia's multi right there, that was almost enough to stop them getting onto the bomb site.
Do you see any Liquid pictures behind Zeus there? Looked like it was all the Brazilians chapter. Have to have another look next time. Still, we are ready for our final round of the first half of our second map of the first series of our 19th day. Naf.
Hello.
I think an accidental shot there, but he's missed a second. It's fine. All cool. He's going to cool our beans down now.
The orbs are here. We know. They're going for the same play.
Okay, it's bold. Tarek, yeah, no spray this time. Breeze has a go at it, though. There's Naf, there's Elige, there's a shutdown for now. Ethan. Okay, Ethan and Cirque. Both over by Apps, and Ethan's out. Trade comes in for Elige. We need happy Elige to be here for this. Okay, I mean, there's still life in them now. They're not dead yet, is Liquid. 6 rounds, 9 to EG, though.
This is it, this is not a drill. Hold nothing back, this should to kill. In this leap of faith that you're in me too. You stand alone, but I'll watch over you. The clock is ticking, the clock is ticking. A single second could mean everything. Time is running, the time is running out. Don't give up, don't give in. Don't let me down. Be the one to wipe their grin when they hear this sound. Don't give up, don't give in before they catch a glimpse. I know you'll find the strength within. This is your last chance.
Nine to 6, and Evil Geniuses are in hot pursuit of a 2-0. It's always been an issue for Liquid upon the new roster, trying to find victories, but finding them often has been a full 3-map affair. Let's see if they can get there. Nuke is where we would be duking it out, and the graffitis are out as well. T-side for Liquid. And we have seen the resurgence of Twist putting on quite the spectacle this time. He's been deleted. The flashbangs from EG are clinical. And this could be over in a heartbeat. It already is. It's just Naf and Stan make short work of him. Double kill from him. Breezy opening up with a quick triple. The power of a flashbang. I feel like that would be one quick way to summarize this first half as well.
Yeah, all I did there was just sit and look at Stan with that flash out from the start and see the absolute car crash that was going to happen in Banana. If you're sending Breeze and Ethan, your two sharpest tools in the shed to deal with this right here, the weeds and the grass that are Liquid.
They were so blind.
Yeah, absolutely destroyed.
You had three dummies, just aimbots, sitting there, strafing wildly with bright white screens. Breezy's charging down middle now, and I love this. An M4 no less against the Glocks. Should be the quickest round in history.
He's got a vacuum cleaner around Alex.
He's hoovered himself up a quick 3.
There's a couple of these players out there who just get so thirsty for the eco frags. Like, I want to get in there, go.
He just lost his M4. Yeah, that's not great. Not ideal. Glock to the head.
Can't shoot it. Oh, he tried to shoot it to his buddy, but he didn't have any ammo.
No end. Christ, that's a spiky corner. I swung my chair precariously and I whacked my knee on the corner of the box there.
A second.
I'm having a bit proper mare today.
He's having one of the days. We did have a good day up until this point. You know,
I'm having a good day. I'm still having a good day.
We're in good spirits.
You had some Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, just really clocked my knee there.
Precariously leaning back in the chair. Oh my God. He realizes he's done something dumb and then goes back and does it again.
Doubling down. The classic esports double down.
Stewie daring to go back to Banana off the blinding that happened before. Sure, some flashes are going to bring back some bad memories over that first round, but it's Ethan this time, a little bit of a different look over here.
Gets the hell out of dodge.
The MP9's going to have to play close towards this smoke. They can't sit back in the side, and they're all out of utility over towards the B side of things other than a secondary Ethan flash. The rotation has been drawn out. Cirque's dipped on over to help out the B-boys, but it's all a ruse. Liquid are ready to set up for this A piece. Smoke grenades are plenty. Molotovs are good.
This should be Liquid's round. It's only 2 CTs to defend A. What on earth are they supposed to do here? Breezy dropping his smoke preemptively and only a dink into Twist. Breezy has to be the hero. The spray's not too shabby. Stewie brought down to 24. He will get that bomb down, which brings the clock down to 45. Now Tarek heading towards the T-spawn does indicate that this is Liquid's round. And they'll just see if they can find an upgrade for those MP9s. It certainly would feel like a much better save if they weren't holding on to those SMGs.
It's almost the exact same story as Mirage. Remember over there, they saved those 2 MP9s and then they tried to make them work.
Oh, I kind of like what he's done with his MP9 and his Fnatic sticker. Look at that. It's kind of pretty. Ooh, like a dinosaur theme.
Oh, he's going to try and go for some wild spray here. Maybe not now.
It's an AK-47 delivered to his doorstep.
Does he want damage? He does. Elijah's going to go down here. Sorry, Elijah. That's a rough way to go, my friend.
Hands off the keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit frustrating. Cheeky play from Tarek there, doing as much damage as he could to the T-side economy. With Cirque being the only player to hold on to a rifle, though, I question whether EG want to go for another buy. Tarek can purchase. Ethan can buy into a FAMAS. Stan could upgrade into a 5.7 with armor. Breeze can get an SMG of some variety, maybe a UMP. Play up on the balcony, find himself a little bit of a dangerous position. But EG are actually playing this very conservatively, taking their second tactical timeout of the game. They're going to talk through their options. Breeze has only bought into the CZ75, which is going to tell me it will just be the partial investment.
I mean, if they lean in towards utility, knowing that there is still some bumps in the liquid road, I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You really have to live by the mindset that any round is losable in Counter-Strike. And with the added bonus of Cirque's M4, this is the damage we're talking about. You can see that little extra. He jumps his head off the door frame to try and be a little bit more unpredictable. And it leads to the death of Elige, the ragdoll, sitting down and reflecting upon his mistakes. It's time for round 19, though. We are ready to rock and or roll. It's Deagles. It's a limited smattering of double HE, hoping to perhaps catch 1 or 2 frags to spiral this round in their favor, but it's not the full investment. What's the cue? That seems like the second nade was what they were looking for, and perfectly evaded by the Team Liquid roster.
So that information is at least 2 towards the top of Banana. They don't know what the buy looks like, and with Cirque postured so forward on the quad position, he has an opportunity to find an opening kill here, but needs to be in the right place at the right time. Just one might be enough to send them back spiraling towards the B side of things. That could be good.
I always feel bad when Elige dies. He looks so sad. That very emotive look whenever he gets...
Okay.
Excuse me, Breezy? Do you mind not? Is this Flusher? What year is this? Is Crims? Is the CZ meta all over again? Like, what the hell was that? Okay, we've got the rifle, no armor, obviously, to supplement it, but you're happy with this.
They're about to get pestered by these... Oh, Cirque's coming as well.
Cirque, okay, he's been found. A little bit of team damage. It's all a bit sketchy. It's all a bit scary. And Ethan's doing the dance. He does go down, but we still have Breezy. And that AK, being in graveyard, could do work. Grim, tagged up low. Okay, off to B they go. This is so weird. Oh, and Tarek's left.
He's pushed A.
Hold up. Let's talk this through for a second. There's a defuse kit on the ground and a rifle. If they go over towards A and Tarek picks that up, they might be able to get... Oh, he's going back. All right, never mind. Come on, Tarek. I was setting up a scene for you to win the round, mate.
You know what, there maybe still is a scene here, Chad. It just looks a little different. Stewie 2K on the coffin's position. And now already that utility gives Tarek info. Oh, Grim could be caught. 1 bullet's all he needs and he doesn't quite hit it. This is getting a little too unfortunate now. With no kit, they run out of chances and run out of players. Grim tidies things up. 4 kills in the round for the new addition, and that really does bolster his scoreline. It's good to have him coming online for the T side and a necessary component. The CTs will be coming in with the full buy, quote-unquote full. You see Grim saving the day here with the necessary double, make it triple.
Cirque has himself an MP9 going into this round, so...
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Tarek swallowed the bitter pill.
All right. Oof. Well, Cirque, you've got the big gun. You better give us some big frags. 12 kills to the name. Flash or smoke. Potentially the one-way smoke being dipped on out here. Just nades. Light bit of damage towards Stewie. Cirque's not even using the smoke as a one-way. He's just... Ooh. Okay.
Boost
Could be heard.
Yeah. I'd be scared
like
at this point. Yeah, I think they're starting to cancel.
Didn't mind the idea of it. Just, oh gosh, this is getting nasty now. Cirque needs to back away. Tarek? Okay. Tarek went for just, you know.
1-on-1. I mean, to be fair.
Yeah.
MP9 on AK going 1-for-1. That's a win. Now they want to gamble Cirque back over towards the A side. This works out wonderfully. Breezy Gets the info, dropping into the mini pit. It's down to Stan, a very powerful position, especially when they double peek. Naf has given him room. Cirque's flashed off, or smoked rather. And now they should be able to have that plant. Naf to make sure of that. Cirque aware that pit's a likelihood. They look to walk through at the same time. Naf getting close to the smoke here. Oh, he's going Vesper. Oh, the gap. And it cost him the life. Now all onto Twist with such low HP. He'd need both. And Ethan's got it. 12 is secured thanks to Ethan and Cirque.
They almost lined up there, crossing into the site. That could have been picture perfect from Twist. But I was about to say the HP doesn't matter anymore since they got the bomb down and locked them out. Naf.
That was almost a case of trying to do too much.
Yeah, that was his own smoke as well.
Yeah.
So just a little bit shy of where he thought the mark should be, and Ethan being able to mop that one up, that could have gotten very dangerous.
Yeah, I think the gift of that gap, I mean, I don't think Ethan was expecting to find one. And just as he held it while waiting for the fade, he was gifted a frag and onto the healthiest member of that retake. So now it gets really sad and dreary for the Team Liquid roster. They're coming into this round unarmored, other than the Glil on Twists. Very little margin for success here. Let's see. Oh, an old school nade and some good damage. Hello, rare to see. Tarek wants a bloodshed. He spotted Grim's leg and seems like Ethan really wants that one quick. Stewie with a Glock. Fancies his chances. Just wildly spraying, drawing the bullets. There's only 3 left in the AK, but that's enough. Tap it into the smoke. Twist and Nav remaining, but this one seems like it's got 13 written all over it. Permanent marker as well. Oh no.
If you do it on a whiteboard, you can get it out. We learned that the hard way.
Yep. There's been plenty of just kind of, oh, there goes the one remaining kind of danger gun. This isn't a USP, so I'm not that fussed for now. And yeah, just a little time. But yeah, we did work that out. Well done us.
Yeah, we
weren't even the first people to do it either.
No.
You should feel a little less original.
I did feel a bit silly afterwards, though.
What was that?
Putting the permanent marker on the whiteboard.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah, good secret.
There were like 2 pens there that looked like board markers, and then neither of them were a board
Imagine
marker.
putting 2 permanent markers next to a whiteboard.
It's just
Now,
cruel.
that is like that in our house, and Alex did use the permanent marker, and I will take a bit of blame for that. I did have the whiteboard marker on top of the whiteboard.
Any sort of whiteboard-looking pen near a whiteboard.
Probably wouldn't put it there, would you?
One would assume
Well,
you
that's where we
distance
keep
it.
all of our pens.
Yes.
All of the houses'
You
pens.
know, your Sharpies, your permanent markers, your biros.
We even had a pencil or 2 in the middle.
Yeah, obviously not an actual whiteboard marker. Anyway, I'm cool. Are you cool? Grim's going up, and he's eating a flashbang and a bullet. Naf, quick to trade, though. So 4 on 4. Early damage is certainly favoring that of Tarek. And he's interested in doing some more. As Nade finds nothing, Naf hoping to bounce one off. Cirque and Breezy with an Aggie app setup. It does give them a lot of space long side. So if Twist gets a little inquisitive, which it seems he is, their contact walk up long is a gap. It is, and it's a big one. I wonder what the cue is for these A players. I mean, like...
There's got to be timing.
Well, to be fair, Stan and Tarek are playing such at the back of B that they can tuck in. But this flank, though, Cirque's visible.
Cirque.
Oh, goodbye. Kind of rough watching an execution, isn't it?
Perfect.
Oh, dear. Well, that's good work by Liquid, just being very quiet, wrapping around, not giving away any sound cues. It's obviously a little bit of a gamble. You're not quite sure where the CTs are going to be, but they were set up and postured ready to trade. Had confidence in the call, the pace change, and they will put 9 on the board as EG, they have to go for a save right now. We can see that Stanislaw has 2,900. He'll have enough to drop a rifle in the following. Same for Tarek with 3,400. Breeze will get the loss bonus coming on through, which will guarantee him a buy as well. So it's the right call. It's not the most exciting way to finish the round, but maybe we'll get a more explosive next round.
It does look very scenic behind Inferno, though.
Yeah, doesn't it?
That's quite nice. Apart from the bomb, obviously, like the other side.
Well, there's no bell being shot right now as well, so I do enjoy that. Look at this, poor Cirque. Oh, hello. It's very strange that they would walk the entire way around without even popping a smoke or making any noise. So Cirque there, hedging his bets. Losing this time round, as we will see the buy come on back through.
Thank you. Oh, is that like a vineyard?
It does look that way. Do you think red wine, white wine?
I don't know. I'd like to imagine red because I prefer red.
Okay. What?
Alex, red or white?
I definitely dabble in more reds than I do whites.
Not a rosé man.
No, so, but you know, on a summer's day, You know, if it's iced cider weather,
Oh,
Cider.
I could do a rosé.
to be fair, me and, you know, when Rush and I, we had that cider, really made me feel of England. Do you remember you
Oh,
were there?
yeah.
We, you know, I had the pear one. It was all...
Was it a Strongbow?
No, what was it?
The Bulmers, probably.
Bulmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. But yeah, now it just makes me think of summer. Oh, full buys though, both sides. Got the AWP out for NAF, not the same case for Cirque. So, I say 4 buys. Obviously, Ethan's a little less than ideal, but he'll make do, I'm sure.
Well, we wanted more from NAF, and 19 kills, 102 points of ADR. He's definitely delivering here. Liquid still on the back foot. If they can win this one, it'll be 10 rounds on the board. They're going to force EG down to an eco scenario, and that's where they can really start mounting this comeback. But if they lose right now, EG might just finish this one off swiftly with another 16. Oh, that was a team flash.
I'm looking at Ethan kind of getting decent enough info on Banana that no one's home. Going to be able to push Tarek over towards the right side of things. They're all in the right place, right time. Let's see if they can weather the storm, though. There go the mollies. There goes Elige. This is nice so far for the CT side. Well positioned, but not yet over.
Yeah, that is his chance, and he's converted it. Good shot from NAF, working on a 1v3. Timing could favor Tarek here, but no. NAF's punished it. So much time left, and I think he assumed he was going safe for the plant. But now, a one-on-one. Certainly, NAF has turned this round on its head. It's upside down. It's topsy-turvy. Ethan with a lot to do. He's opting for apps, and I like it. NAF's going to have so many different angles to be concerned about once he starts punching in those digits. 20 seconds.
Timing.
He's going to answer his own questions here. He's going to check if it's... Oh,
Oh,
Can he get to B in
I don't know if there's time.
I think so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. What a brave boy. Jesus, Joseph and Mary. Tarek is going to be... Ethan is going to be furious. Tarek probably too is going to be mad. Now,
Still be one, though.
NAF can be anywhere.
Yeah, he's lost track, but it's going to be a quick fight and a quick find out. Maybe not. God, these two are just working around each other. Obviously, NAF is just best guessing it too. Ethan could have potentially gone down mid, could have done anything, but he's picked his poison. He's going to stay where he is. He's going to hear the steps. Smoke goes up. Now NAF has to play the game. P250 to hand. Avoids the flash, but he's sitting it. Oh, that's a headshot, is it?
Wow.
And it's
Alright.
quite the clutch from NAF line. That's probably going to have huge ramifications throughout this game. Take a look. Remember round 23. And NAFly 1v3, a quick flick on the AWP to open things up. Check this whole round out. You can see him, he's at the back, bunny hopping his way into the site. He arrives in order to stop Breezy from getting, Cirque from getting too far ahead of things. And then that final catch on Ethan through the smoke puts the 10th on the board. Liquid are running now. And quite the opposite, limping EG with pistols, USPs primarily. It's 2 in a row for Liquid. Lost bonus for the CTs at the 2400 mark.
Some of those tags are going to be heard. Twist will have heard a little bit of damage coming through the boards there. So knowing that there might be more of an offensive hold over towards the boiler and Hall's position, they won't continue their default straight away. Twist searching, going to get the head of Cirque. Spam comes through, takes him out of the round, and now it's limping into B as Stewie, seeing what he can find. And that's a nice kill onto Tarek. So this should be a quick one. Won't expect too much more to come from this as EG are throwing their bodies on the line, and it will just be Stanislaw with the 5-7. And round number 11 for Liquid will be put down. So this game might get a lot closer as next round the money for EG is going to be just there to warrant a buy. See Cirque and Breeze will have enough. Maybe they want to get the AWP out on Cirque and see if he can go a bit more aggressive. Looks like Stan wants to see whatever he can find. A spare rifle would be good. So this is going to be a long 40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Kill the chicken. Kill the chicken.
Nice carpet,
Everybody at
a
home,
rug.
I want you to think the
Good
Stan
thoughts.
and tell him to kill the chicken.
No.
He won't do it. He's a man of he's a man.
Think the thoughts.
He's a man of peace. Stanislaw has other priorities right now.
I want to see if, you know, we can use telekinesis or whatever it is.
That's the one where you move things.
What's the one with the brain?
With the brain.
Telepathy.
Yeah.
He's protecting that
Stan.
chicken. Look at him.
Do it, Stan.
Bodyguard. I love that.
Beautiful friendship has been spawned here in round 24.
Stunning.
The library chicken, one of the most educated of the bunch. This was Stewie dealing with that boost position, just quickly finding that crosshair onto Ethan before things could have got out of hand. So they're starting to stabilize a Liquid, starting to close that gap as well. I'm interested to know what Cirque's CT AWPing route is going to be today. There is a T-side AWP on Naf as well, and 22 frags from him. He's been keeping Liquid in it, not only just from that clutch, but just general frag contributions. There's 2 charging up second middle, and Tarek's just making some space. What was that? Stewie's just been given a freebie. Charging down into Banana. Nades on his head, though, down to 16 in response. Ethan catching the tail end of his. Woof. Early damage and an early casualty for EG.
Yeah, there's real problems now for EG. The second half can get away from them quickly now as Liquid are starting to mount what's looking like a very, very strong default, getting the map control as they want it when they need it. And look at all the pressure on Ethan, the low HP player, left all on his lonesome. He's actually gamble stacking that it will be an AP, so this round's already over. We don't even need to get into the conversation about what the retake could look like. EG cannot risk going for this. They need to just give this up and hope that Liquid don't hunt, hope that Liquid aren't in a aggressive mood.
You didn't say it's all over, Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Yeah.
Red Rover.
That makes me happy. It's like malleable players. I just feel safe.
I do like the word malleable.
Malleable.
You can have some fun with malleable.
Rush, you've been working...
Permeable?
Permeable?
Yeah.
Semi-permeable?
Because I'll give you the GCSE definition of osmosis,
Yes.
which is the transfer from an area of high density to an area of low density through a semi-permeable membrane.
Do you think that the education system for the future children will be dump learning like we had? Or do you think they'll try and educate them much better?
I think eventually we'll reassess our education systems to get with the times and with the necessities, the necessary life skills that humans need to be equipped with. I think
learning how to do your tax?
Yeah, precisely. But you know,
how did I not learn that? But I learned how to make a Victoria sponge cake and a pasta bake.
Yeah, I mean those are arguably life skills too.
I mean, maybe learning how to cook basic food, valuable, but you know.
Certainly. But yeah, I do just think, you know, even just some cognitive development stuff. Like, hey guys, you're going to be doing a lot of thinking and you're going to be on your own a lot. So let's start, you know, equipping yourself with some tools that help that internal dialogue not be so poisonous and undiscussed.
All right, well, speaking of things that have been relatively undiscussed in this second half, it's Cirque on the AWP. Can he find some success? No, he cannot.
I can't do that jumpy, strafey, baity thing that the players do, Chad.
How many hours are you putting in a day, Alex?
0.
That's probably the issue.
Okay. Nice shots, or rather nades from Breezy. Does chip away at Twist on his advance, and he's ready for the fight through the smoke Liege. Just a touch of tracer fire is all Breezy needs to confirm the mouse one click.
So at least that's an opening for EG. They've been operating at a number disadvantage in a few of these rounds. They need to make sure they're not giving anything up for free. As they're rotating around, Tarek will be taking the mantle of the top banana position because he has a smoke. That means he can drop it if he's pressured whatsoever. Ethan can rotate over and then get a 4-man A-lean going in. Posturing a little bit of aggression right now as Team Liquid towards top mid, making it look like they've taken brackets control. Grim will have to push back Tarek and Banana. Looks like they're not keen for that at all. They want to try and go for the 4-on-4 on the A side, quiet as they like.
I mean, everyone's somewhat ready for this. Ethan's there, kind of sitting deep towards CT Arch. It's a fine angle, it's a fine margin, but he does also have Stan waiting to ensure that if they do just wrap site or if they go library, then, you know, it's all going to be noted. They're down to 30 seconds. This is actually a very dangerous time to be hitting on. Keep in mind when things go wrong, it's hard to recover, but the trade's there, but it's not perfect. That now encourages the likes of Breezy to come into the matter, and now, yes, Ethan's noted, but where'd you go with this? You got 15 seconds. You just got to take every fight you can, and Naf now can't clutch it out this time. EG back in it.
Well, Cirque's AWP, it's finally started getting something done on the CT side, and that's 14 rounds on the board for EG. If we want to paint problems, Liquid winning this one back is going to put EG in a position where things could be tied on up. Have a decent amount of surplus cash, but let's see how that looks after they drop across guns. So 2.5 left with Cirque, 2.3 for Tarek, 2.3 for Ethan.
Yeah.
Should be just enough to work with, whereas Liquid are looking good to buy in the next round, even if they do lose this one right here.
A save definitely going to be on the cards if it doesn't go their way and the percentages start to align elsewhere. Now, Stewie is ahead of the smoke deep on Banana. He's deploying his own smoke if they want to. Yep. Gives them some room for the walk-up. Typical nade exchange. It seems there's a lot being thrown down there, indicative of 3 towards B, but this boost could catch Stu. Oh, catches a glimpse, but they get away. And that might, you know, that fight alone might be enough to buy them some space. I say that as Suig uses the flash to jiggle it. I think he caught a bit of it as well. But regardless, that's banana control, quote-unquote, gained. It forces a smoke out of the B squad as they start deploying some towards A. Zerg's hoping for some random timing and doesn't quite connect it yet.
I think they should just go back to B and execute here if they're liquid. That top banana smoke coming out from EG signals the fact they've given up sandbag, gives up the fact that they won't be flashing and peeking. They'll just be trying to hold in the site. The rotation from Cirque, it's going to be a long ways away. So they can get a 5-on-2 over towards the B side of things.
Oh, they're coming through it. Need a lot from Tarek here. Finds the first with precision. It's hard to find the second, though, but the transfer's there. Ethan's got the double. Nav can't do anything. Close quarters AWPing into the site. Twist is fully blind. And Ethan can reload and relocate. Cost him his life. Needs a second. Pot shots through the smoke. Not going to connect, and EG have crossed the line to 15. Cutting to the spawn just before they respawn is a nice little trick as well. Big fan, big fan. I think I'm becoming a fan of Rush Lee, actually, believe it or not.
Don't you dare let Henry hear you say that.
I know.
Now, if EG win this round and the score's 16-12, that was the same scoreline as when they met in Cologne. So trying to have a bit of a repeat from the last time. The buy is good. Naf just has a Galil. He has been a hero for them. 22 kills. Twist trying to join in with 21. Back towards B with the 3-man setup.
Stewie has actually gone down. Ethan punishes Tarek for the aggression.
That was my kill.
Mine. The Seagulls in Finding Nemo.
Definitely heard a couple of words in chat, I'm sure. You can hear the little going off. But a 4v4 nonetheless. The gravitas of the situation doesn't really deplete either. Obviously, this is the potentially final round if Liquid don't pull something out of the bag here. 4 of them still stand. Plenty of util to play with left on Grim, Twist, and Naf. Stan will be the first port of call. Keep in mind that Breezy's a little disconnected. He's going to be kind of put in charge of a lot of things. That's perfect. You could not ask for anything easier. They line up, it puts him down. Molly goes in, but he's kind of tucked in, trapped here. But look at the rest of the CT side, Alex. Oh, it's everything you wanted. Oh.
When you full commit to the spray, you're accepting your fate. And that is EG 2-0. And they recline their seats